My last name's True Bellin.
Yep, B-E-L-T-O.
Not Shane.
Tim, yeah, not Shane. Tim Duffy, right?
So,
36-22.
did they play again?
Shams. So they have both played the same teams. They've both played the Shams and the Mustangs.
Okay, cool.
They have 2 close games with both of them. So we'll see how tonight
I saw
goes.
the they won by a point last week.
A couple of these guys play for the Hurricanes, so I'm familiar with some of them.
With the Hurricanes.
The Marshfield Hurricanes, they're not around anymore.
Did you play with them?
I coached.
Oh yeah.
I coached for like.
You coached ECFL?
Yeah. I coached for like 2 or 3 years.
I'm gonna say that on the air, man.
And then
It's a good goal.
I did commentating for like 2 years. But we would, every single time, dude, the connection would just be dog shit. So it was like, and I was like doing the box cash shit and trying to do it at the same time, and it was too much.
Yeah, we're on Boxcast today, bro, too.
Nice. Yeah, our setup wasn't as good as the shit you guys have.
Yeah.
You guys got a great setup.
We got a good one, man. We got a good one.
Yeah.
Blessed.
Yeah, Tim.
What's up?
What do you take first shirt size?
XL.
XL?
Oh, yeah.
Same.
You don't, bro. You're like a fucking medium, dude. You might be a small, bro. You're a fun size dude.
Thanks, Sam. Top golf start week every day. Yeah, Monday through Wednesday now at Top Golf. If you schedule that in advance, I think you get it for free now. Top Golf. Like you can hit balls for 30 minutes for free, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Can feel it.
When I looked at that thing, it said it wasn't going to rain till midnight.
Hamlin's a QB. He played for the Canes last season. He's got a hose. He can throw.
Yeah,
He can
bro.
throw deep balls.
He was like the first guy. He was the first game we watched. What we did was the RI Cowboys. When he used to
Oh,
play
yeah.
For them.
Yep. We had a couple
He threw a
good.
touchdown the first play.
Yeah. We had a couple good games with them.
They won by like 30, and they were all fighting with each other after the game. It was
Yep.
crazy,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
It was nuts.
News team assemble.
Yeah, we actually obviously they can't say this on the news, but we had
Really?
it got crazy. Cops are out and everything.
Really?
Fucking mace and shit. It was nuts.
Dude, it's fucked. What they're capable of.
They're good though. They can ball. He's got a good arm, and then number 0.
All right, I'm going to
He's
check.
he's
Monroe.
electric.
I'm going to
Monroe.
check on Tim.
Is
You-
that chemo?
Marquise Monroe.
Marquis?
He's
bro,
nasty.
He's good.
He's like he'll probably do kick returns, punt returns, hand it off to him, throw it to him, everything.
They're just-
Just
yeah.
give him the ball.
He's like a bubble screen, like 60 yards.
Yeah.
You want a sweatshirt?
I want a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Who's asking?
Me.
Nah, I'm okay, bro. Thank you.
Me and Tim, we were gonna get you the chicken to get you one.
Actually?
Yeah.
You and Tim Yee?
Yeah. Tim me, Tim me.
Hey man, if you want, it'd be nice. You don't have to though, bro. I appreciate it, bro. That means a lot, Hammer.
So, so you guys were set up over there last time?
You were in the box, yeah. The box is cool, man, but dude, it's just such a shitty angle to film, bro. It's so
Yeah.
bad. And it sucks to commentate too. You can't even see this side of the field when you're in the box. It sucks.
Lean over the window too.
Dude, I was trying to. Dude, the hammerhead on the fucking camera was.
Who was on camera? Charlie?
Nah, he's not a hammerhead, dude. Philip. He's a good dude.
Philip Latch?
I don't know his last name, bro.
Philip?
Philip.
Should call him Hammerhead multiple times.
Nah, man, he just like wasn't paying attention sometimes. He was not listening to me. It was kind of pissing me off, but doesn't really matter, bro. 'Cause he was a good dude.
You got a sweatshirt?
I don't have one, bro.
You want mine in my car?
Nah, what's okay? Tristan hit me up. Just letting you know your mic is hot.
Ask him why he blocked me on Instagram.
Jeez, dude. All right, welcome in today to North Smithfield High School. Some Week 3 action between two undefeated teams. The Boston Bandits coming to town to play the defending champion Southern New England Admirals here on a cloudy Saturday night. Tim Duffy alongside Drew Belton here tonight. And Drew, we saw this Admiral team 2 weeks ago in a championship rematch win 43-7 the other week against the Connecticut Mustangs. Now against the Bandits, who are also 2-0. Swept them last year in the regular season. Looking forward to a good game here tonight, Drew.
Yeah, matchup between two 2-0 teams. This is the one that everyone's looking forward to.
Sure is. We got a good quarterback matchup here today. Jeff Costa and Eric Hamlin, and we got the national anthem first. All right, great rendition of the national anthem. I don't know if you guys could hear it on here, but it was a good time to sing. Those two ladies sang it a couple weeks ago from the press box. Now out on the field, a better view, and we got a great view ourselves, posted up in midfield on this beautiful platform. Kicking off first will be Southern New England. As the Bandits will get the ball first to begin this one. 15 minutes on the clock. As we do here in the ECFL, full quarters, full length. And Drew, I just found out that my color commentator, Drew, former ECFL coach right here. Now, what are these 15-minute quarters like? And, keeping everyone charged the whole game.
Yeah, coached a couple years for the Canes. Then did a couple years commentating, and it was a great time. Had a lot of fun with that team, and a lot of guys on the field today that also play for the Canes.
Some familiar faces and names here today. This game's starting right about on time, 7:01 p.m., and we are underway here from North Smithfield High School. Returning from the 26-yard line is John DeRolis. DeRolis trying to find a hole. He will. He slips through a tackle. He's across the 45, and he'll take a convoy to bring him down at the 47-yard line. That is where the Bandits will begin their first drive of the game. A flag after the play now. And, we see a lot of flags in these games. It gets rowdy. Both these teams play with a lot of emotion. We already have our first flag of the game. Just 10 seconds in this one. Waiting for the signal here. And there was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Bandits. So bring them back 15 yards. And they will not have good starting field position here, as good as they could. It's going to be back down to the 30-yard line. going to start from the 30. And it's Eric Hamlin who's coming in this game, completing just under half of his passes. He's thrown 3 touchdowns in the first 2 games of the year. They're 2-0. As a result, just 1 pick up to this point. And he'll start in the shotgun here on first down from the 30.
Monroe in the backfield to the left of Hamlin.
That's going to be a false. Ooh, no, he's just motioning. I thought he was jumping right there. Monroe gets in the slot. Empty backfield for Hamlin. We see this a lot with that big body at quarterback. He's going to throw it right side. It is complete. First time today. And the catch is going to pick up about 3 or 4 on the play. And that was Kevon Davis for Boston with their first reception, gain of 3.
Yeah, quick hitch for the Bandits to start the game. Just nice quick pass on first down.
We saw the Bandits come in here a year ago, lost 26-10 against Southern New England at North Smithfield High School. Here's Monroe running left, and Monroe lowers the shoulder. He's going to pick up about 5 on the play. Got some good yards there, some shoving after the play as C.K. Miles was the one to halt him initially. It is a gain of 5 on that one.
Yeah, good couple plays for the Bandits to open up this game, setting up a 3rd and short. Big possession here. Big opportunity for the Ads defense.
What I was saying last year when we saw them come here, Boston to Southern New England, they opened up the game on a really long drive, a couple of really long possessions. And, it's when you're playing the Admirals, that's one thing you have to do if you want to beat them, or at least keep it close, keep the ball away from that dynamic offense. Here's Hamlin on 3rd and 2. Emptying the backfield once again, showing blitz. Here they come. Hamlin pumps and fires. It's knocked away. Broken up on the play by Dunstan Payne. It'll be 4th down. And it looks like they're going to punt. And, yeah, they're going to punt on 4th and 2. Clock continues to wind. As an incomplete pass does not always stop the clock here in the ECFL.
Yeah, 4th and about 3 here. You got to expect them to try and draw them off.
Ron, not enough disk space to record, Ron.
Hermes Lima with a big boot. He's got a leg and a half. Here is the return. And what a tackle there.
It's like number 20 and number 25 for the Bandits making the play downfield.
That'll be Akeem Maxwell and Samuel Perez on the play to bring down J.Q. Harris. But here comes Jeff Costa and company for their first possession of the game. First and 10 for Jeff Costa and the Admirals offense. Looking to throw on his first pass. He's got a lot of time and puts it in the dirt, incomplete. And this Admiral team, they're still trying to get some rhythm going offensively, trying to get some flow going as we saw in the first game. As Costa threw 2 picks.
Yeah, they started slow in that game, but by the end they were really humming, throwing the ball all over the place, as they do.
They had 3 one-play touchdown drives. For long scores as well. Amari Ray in motion, the former Bandit. Here's the handoff to Isom, and he is dragged down for a loss. You don't see a lot of negative yardage plays from this Admiral team, but that one is a loss of 2, and it's going to be 3rd and 12.
Yeah, great start for the Bandits defensively. Obviously a big play coming up here in 3rd and long.
Costa looking and throwing downfield. He's got Williams at midfield, holds on and makes the catch. Brought down by DeRolis, but it's good for a gain of 25.
Great ball by Costa there, finding Williams, just going right up that seam. Found some space and able to move the sticks.
And Williams, I mean, only 105 yards entering the game, and I say only because he had a 72-yard touchdown in the game that we called against the Connecticut Mustangs. He gets 25 on that play down to midfield. First down for either team. Costa will give right side. It's Isom, and he can't get anything that time either.
A lot of Bandits in on that one.
Give him a yard. Like you said, I mean, a lot of Bandits coming in as they have been good in the trenches here in the first few plays.
Looks like that was number 17, Justin O'Neill Riley, leading the way on that tackle.
Second down. First play on the plus side of the field for either team. Play action. Here's the screen. Got a block. It's Johnson with the first down. Johnson wrapped up from behind, but gets it down to the 29-yard line. Good for 20, and they love that screen, and they love giving it to Prince Johnson.
Yeah, that jailbreak can be deadly, and the ads know how to run it really well. Can't sit back on them. If you're going to do that, they'll pick you apart underneath, and if you come up, they'll hit you deep. Tough to defend.
So gain of 19 on the play, very tough to defend. And, they got some wideouts on this team who don't mind blocking, and in fact, they look like they love it.
And those linemen, too, they got out there on that one.
From the 30, Costa going to throw again. He has some time, under pressure from behind now, and has to swing it out of bounds. It was in the area of Johnson. It was the big body right there. I think it was Orlando Anderson Prescott coming off the edge on the right side to get after Costa. That's really the first time they got after the quarterback here on his first 4 dropbacks on this drive. Costa 2 of 4 for 44 yards. Here's the handoff. It's Isom again. And Isom, his longest run of the game so far. It's only good for about 3. Down the 27-yard line. Mark at the 28 actually, so a pickup of 2, and this will be another third down coming up for the Admirals. E.J. Isom, who we saw have a 55-yard touchdown run a couple weeks ago. He is, that was on his first carry as well. He's got 3 carries now for just a yard. And McNally, tailback here, is going to go wide, 3rd and 8. Costa, pump fake, throws underneath, and it's off the hand of Beelan, incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Bandits defense playing really well to start this game. Some solid coverage. Getting pressure. You know, the Ads O-line is doing a great job, but you know, combined with that secondary, Bandits defense is holding up.
Bandits defense holding up. Can they continue to hold up here, as now it is 4th down and 8. Biggest play of the game so far, albeit we're only halfway through the first quarter, but first 4th down attempt for either team. And we will have a timeout call first by the Admirals. With 7:47.5 minutes to go. This clock's still going down here on the scoreboard. The clock is still moving. They call a timeout though. But Drew, I mean, 4th down, we see the Admirals, they're not afraid to go for it on 4th down, especially with this type of offense. And I'm sure they didn't want to burn a timeout this early on their first drive of the game, but they do.
Yeah, I mean, not a bad situation to call a timeout on, right? I mean, you're going for it on 4th and about 8. You want to go over this and make sure, you know, you're going with something you really love here. Try and get this first down. It's also a pretty good wind out here tonight. That might affect some balls in the air. But Costa has a good zip on it when he throws it, so it might not affect him too much.
Yeah, it might not, but that last pass might have affected it. It was thrown pretty far behind Beelan. Empty backfields for Costa. He's going to throw. On fourth down, he slings it at the sticks. It is Beelan. Did he get there? He's down at the 20, and he just got it looks like. Bandits trying to say no, as it was the rollless.
I mean, it is really close.
That is really close.
The side official closest to us was giving him the first down, but it was very close.
I think they're going to give it to him.
The Bandits want a measurement, and it looks like they might do that.
And they will. With 6:55 to go, we're going to get an official timeout to measure this one, it looks like. I've never seen them measure anything, though. I'm not sure if they're going to, but. That's as close as it gets.
Looks like they gave it to him.
And they do, yeah. So no measurement. Not sure if we have the technology. I mean, sure, it's just sticks, but
Yeah.
it's a fresh set of downs in the first red zone trip of the night for the Admirals. Handoff, it's the other Isom brother, Nate, and he doesn't get anything there.
Right there, perfect. That's perfect.
Bandits defense flying around. Admirals, not really gaining much on the ground so far. Everything's come through the air.
It's 4 carries for the Admirals, only good for a yard so far, as Costa contrastly is 3 for 5 for 53 yards in this opening drive. 2nd and 10 from the 20. Costa looking, rolling out, going to dump it underneath. It is caught and spun down inside the 10-yard line. That's Johnson. And it's very close to the sticks. They're going to say he's about a yard short, it looks like.
Yeah, that was a nice job by Johnson on that check down. Just getting as much as he could.
No, they're going to say it is a first down. So Johnson is second catch and a 1st and goal now for the Admirals. Goal to go. Costa looking right. He's going to throw that way. End zone. Beelan, touchdown. Southern New England on top first.
That Admirals O-line is doing a great job tonight with the protection. And Costa's able to find Beelan on the slant for a touchdown.
And Beelan now. The touchdown. He was the leading receiver in the ECFL last year and led the league in touchdowns. He gets one here, and it is a 6-0 game. Admirals on top first. And they're going to go for 2. The former Bandit extends for the goal line. He gets 2.
Nice job extending that ball across the plane for the 2-point conversion.
And it's 8 on the drive for the Admirals. And Ray was the only Bandit to score a touchdown when when Boston came to North Smithfield High School last year. A 26-10 loss. So Costa on the drive, 5 for 7, 72 yards and the touchdown. Can't start any better than that. A methodical drive as well as take off some time on the clock and get in the end zone for the first time tonight. So Admirals came in this game averaging 36 a game, actually more than that, 39 and a half a game. And they got 8 on their first. They only went for 2 once when we saw them a couple weeks ago here.
Yeah, offensively, I mean, not much success on the ground, but they're throwing it all over the place. Just like we've seen so far this season. Spreading the ball around. A lot of guys who can make plays.
Sure do. With 5:04 to go here in the first quarter. 4 different ball catchers on the drive, if you include the 2-point conversion as well. Here's the return from DeRolis, and he does not have as much success on that time. Gets to the 31-yard line, though. That is where Eric Hamlin and company will start drive number 2. So Boston went 3 and out on their first drive. We saw them punt a couple times last year as well. And this is very rare in the ECFL, the conservative play. They kicked a field goal last year as well. That's why it was a 26-10 game. Punting on a 4th and 2 from their own side of the field, but they looked okay on their first 3 plays. And here's Hamlin on first down. He's going to toss it right side. Making the man miss. Monroe able to get 5, squeaking through. And getting half the yards to gain. His second carry, and they've gone for 5 apiece. And Drew, you mentioned before the game how explosive Monroe is. He's going to be in the backfield. He's listed as a receiver, but he's really, slash, everything.
Yeah, with a player like him, I mean, you just move them all around and trying to get them the ball as much as you can. If you got to put him in the backfield and hand it off to him, absolutely do it. You saw some of that when he played for the Hurricanes last season, some handoffs, and he can break it at any time.
And in motion, Hamlin on, it's actually 2nd and 4. They gave him an extra yard. Throwing deep downfield. He's got a man out there, pushed out the end of the play. They're going to call a pass interference on J.Q. Harris. He was looking for Dutchy Arroyo there. This is going to put the ball all the way at the other 30-yard line about. It's going to be a 39-yard penalty. Around there, about 35 yards. As the pass interference, a spot foul here at the ECFL. And Harris will get called for the penalty.
Yeah, not sure about that one. Didn't have the greatest view. Could have gone either way, I think, but nonetheless, that's huge for the Bandits. You move all the way, down to roughly the 25-ish, and you have a really good opportunity to put some points on the board here.
And they still haven't spotted the ball yet. They're waiting for the sticks as well. They put this thing at the 27-yard line, so they were just at the 36. So that's a 37-yard penalty right there against the Admirals. So they get their big chunk play for the first time today by virtue of a penalty. This will be their first snap on the plus side of the field.
They're emptying it out too. Could be going for the end zone on this one. We'll see.
And this will be another penalty pre-snap. It's going to be a false start. Let's see who moved first. I think it was Boston who moved first. I think it was on the left tackle, David Trowers, and it was. Second penalty against the Bandits. here today. First and 10, handoff right up the middle. And it's Maurice Ashley able to get about 3 on that one. Give him 2. First carry for Ashley.
Number 25 for the Admirals, Alex Lastro on that tackle. Looks like he's playing defensive end on the right side. Did a nice job bringing the running back down there.
Clogged the hole, and haven't seen a whole lot of hole clogging here today for the Admirals front 7. Only been 3 carries though, but some decent yards picked up by the Bandits on all 3 plays. Here's Hamlin though. Big drop back, launch down the middle of the field, a high ball, it's caught by Kevon Davis, his second grab, and it's down inside the 15. Markham at the 13, good for 17 on the play. And Hamlin put that one right on the money that time.
Yeah, really nice ball by Hamlin there. Davis found some space over the middle of the field. Hamlin just dropped it into him.
First and 10, first play in the red zone here for the Bandits tonight as we have 90 ticks to go in the first quarter. Hamlin looking left, throwing a lob to the end zone, too tall for Monroe, incomplete. As Monroe still catchless so far. He's definitely not touchless in this game though. Couple more plays left here in the first, and pretty good first. I mean, we usually see the Admirals, pound everyone here on their home field, but Bandits have made some good work on their first possession and change.
Yeah, I mean they're moving the ball. They can definitely sling the thing around. Big penalty got them down here on the Admirals end, and then the defense is playing pretty well too.
Second down. Hamlin gonna lob it right side of the end zone. One-handed catch. Is he in?
Oh.
No,
wow.
Incomplete. What a snag that would have been by Monroe. Highlight reel type of stuff. They say he was out of bounds. Incomplete. Third down.
Yeah, it looked like he was running a corner route to that back pylon, and he one-handed that and raked it in, but just looks like he wasn't able to get those toes in bounds. But what a play, nonetheless.
I mean, that was a crazy catch. Is it 2 feet in the ECFL? Former coach? 2 feet in bounds?
Putting me on the spot.
I think it might be.
I think it is.
What a catch by Monroe, though. That was circus type stuff. Third down, though. Bandits looking at 10 ticks to go in the first. I'm not sure if they have to snap it here. I think they do. Last play of the quarter. And the Admirals, did they call a timeout? I think they did with about a second to go in the quarter. Yeah, they did. With a second to go in the quarter, the Admirals take their second timeout. So they call a timeout. It's just a tick to go, and not really sure why, Drew. I mean, play clock was about to expire for Boston.
Yeah, maybe some confusion on their end, just matching up.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want to switch camera every corner? Unless Ham doesn't want it. Well, I just want to get you guys all busy.
Final play of the first. They put 3 seconds back on the clock. 3rd and 10 from the 13. Pre-snap movement, no flag is called. Hamlin going to throw it over the middle, close to the sticks. That was Monroe making the catch inside the 5. And where are they going to put this? Looks like it's at the 6, about 3 yards short of the first. That's going to end the quarter, though. Come back. It is a second quarter coming up here on Fans Only Sports Network. 8-0, the Admirals on top. And a big 4th down essentially coming up for the Bandits here on Fans Only Sports Network. All right, back here, and it looks like the Bandits are going to go for it. The sticks not really properly lined up. I mean, it's a 1st and goal. This has got to be 1st and goal, yes.
Fourth and goal.
But the stick is being timeout called by the Bandits. That's their first timeout. The referee is telling them to fix the sticks too. They look a little bit confused. And yeah, this is going to be 4th down and 2.
Wow, okay.
Hamlin so far 3 of 6 for 28 yards here today. Boston 0 for 2 on 3rd down. This will be the first 4th down try for either team here tonight. Ball spot at the 5-yard line. As you mentioned earlier, Drew, this drive coming with by virtue of that big pass interference play.
It's taking some time too, which is what you want if you're the Bandits.
Looks like it's going to be 4-1 rather. And Hamlin's going to line up in the shotgun. Man in motion. First play of the second quarter. Fake it to Monroe, give it right up the middle. First down towards the end zone, down at the 1. No, he's in. That's 6. Touchdown for Kevin Brown. On 4th and 1, he scampers in for the touchdown. And the Bandits are on the board.
Yeah, I believe they brought Monroe in motion on that one. So, you know, get the defense worried about that possible speed sweep, and then just handed it off right up the middle.
I think me and you both thought it was probably going to go to Monroe
it's
right
smart.
there.
I love the play call there, and Bandits are able to punch it in.
They're going to kick this with Lima. Extra point attempt. Not going to try to tie things up just yet. Snap spot, Lima's kick is true, and it's 8-7. Bandits with a long touchdown drive to answer back.
That's a big response by the Bandits there.
Huge response.
Big drive. Now it's a one-score game.
Like you said earlier, I mean, this is, you know, the game that was circled on a lot of people's calendars. It has not, you know, been disappointing thus far in this one. Lima going to kick off for the first time here today. Someone punt earlier. This guy's got a leg. Maybe the best in the league. See what he's got here on the kickoff. And end over end. This is a boot. Returning is Beelan from the 9-yard line. Thomas Beelan to the outside, and he'll get tripped up at the 30. Good tackle made there by Samuel Perez. And the Admirals is going to start at the 32. Costa going to throw the screen. This one is complete to Beelan. And Beelan with some blockers. A little bulldoze action. Gets the first down there with the run after the catch. Picks up 11 on the play. That's his third snag of the evening.
Yeah, another one of those jailbreak screens that breaks off for a good chunk of yards.
And, you know, like we mentioned, they love that play. We saw Johnson pick up 19 on the same play earlier. Beelan who scored the touchdown. Now 3 catches for 29. Costa looking right. He's going to pump fake and throw this one out of bounds. Incomplete. His second throwaway to get today.
Yeah, Costa had time on that one. Good job by the line, but just nowhere downfield to go, you know, deliver that ball to. And smart decision throwing it out of bounds, especially on first.
Good decision right there. And we've seen the Bandits kind of collapse on him a couple times now here in the first half. 2nd and 10. Costa gonna launch deep downfield for Beal and incomplete. Stride for stride was Edward Beaumain right there. And it's 3rd down.
Solid coverage all around for the Bandits.
Very solid coverage indeed, and they're making this offense a little bit uncomfortable.
Looks like that was number 21, Edward Bouma, on the coverage.
Boama was right with Beal the entire time right there. Admirals have converted 2 of their first 3 3rd downs. Can they get another one here? They're going to use their last timeout. Wow.
Looks like some confusion on the ad side trying to line up.
No more timeouts now for Southern New England here in the first half. I'm sure they did not want it. That's not ideal to use their last timeout, but they do early on here in the first half. And if there's one thing about the Admirals that they could do better on, for a team that has won an absurd number of games, they use their timeouts pretty early on. Don't give themselves a lot of chances to stop the clock late in the first half.
Right, yeah, especially in a close game like this right now. Might need those, end of the half if you're trying to put some points on the board and go down the field.
They might, and this is a Boston team that a year ago limited the Admirals to the lowest scoring output at home all season. It was 26 points. Costa threw 4 touchdowns in that game. He's got 1 today. He lines up with empty backfield here on 3rd down.
Bandits playing off the ball. Big 3rd and 10, trying to get off the field here.
Long drive, still only their 2nd drive. Costa's going to throw this tips at Beal and incomplete. And it's 4th down. Costa 0 for 3 on the drive. And they are going to punt.
Looks like Beelan had some space, and the throw was just a little out of his reach. And they're going to have to punt this one away. Big stop by the Bandits.
Huge stop. And here's Lamari Ray. Here to punt for the Admirals. High snap. Oh my goodness, that is an awful snap. And Ray has to run with it and kick it on the move, and it's going to be pinned down by an Admiral and touched again at the 44-yard line. Oh my goodness, that was disastrous. Somehow Ray got that one away.
I know, nice job to even be able to do anything with that one, but a big swing for the Bandits. They're gonna get the ball, at about the 45. The Admirals defense has to come up big here.
And we saw now 2 times where the Bandits are getting on the plus side of the field pretty much by virtue of Admirals' mistakes. I mean, the pass interference and now that terrible snap. We'll start from the 44, Hamlin. Just led his team into the end zone last drive. And it's a handoff to Monroe. And he's able to pick up 3 on the play. His 3rd carry, he's got 13. Will Baker's dozen worth of yards, and got a reception too for 9. This is only the 12th Bandit play, and they have possessed the ball for a lot of this game.
And that's exactly what you want to do if you're playing the Admirals. Possess the ball as much as you can, try and limit their offensive possessions.
And they have done just that. as Monroe again will lower the shoulder and extend for the first down. Got right at the sticks, and it's good for 7. Another chain mover here for the Bandits. So they're going to say he's a yard shy, huh? Wow. 3rd and 1. 3rd and about half a yard, actually. Not even half a yard.
Going in the shotgun.
Monroe the motion man. And a false start. That'll be the 2nd false start today against Boston. So 3rd and 1 now becomes 3rd and 6. That's a big blow for the Bandits.
Yep, some costly penalties on both sides so far. But where they're at on the field, you would think that, you know, this could be 4-down territory.
Definitely is, in my opinion. Third and 6. Got 3 receivers lined up to the right, stacked up. Fake the screen, give it up to Monroe, and he gets some of the yardage back. As that was actually Maurice Ashley to get 4 of the 6 yards back, and it'll be 4th and short. Boston 0 for 3 on 3rd down. They're 1 of 1 on 4th down. That was the touchdown. Looking for another 4th down conversion here as their offense will stay on the field.
Emptying it out.
Five receivers lined up. 4th and 2. Here's the rush. Quick throw underneath, caught. A flag is down. It's a first down in the meantime for Isaiah Collins. Dunstan Payne slow to get up. Another flag flies as Ryan Kalajian is also slow to get up. So let's see what the flags are here. And they might offset if it was one on both teams. Referee talking to Kalajian.
I mean, it looked like the right tackle for Boston cut out a D end. I'm not sure exactly what the rule is. I know you can't cut with inside the box and inside the tackle box. So it looks like they're discussing that right now. And then it also looked like there was something after the play. So they're going to have to sort this one out.
Taking a while to sort it out now. Yeah, the penalties will offset. But then another penalty. Chop block at the end of the play. So yeah, it's going to be a chop block against Boston. It's against Kalajian. So wipe off the 4th down conversion. We're going to punt this one now.
Couple more big penalties like we talked about.
4th penalty against Bandits tonight. And it's a 15-yarder there. That is huge. So 4th and 2 becomes a 4th and 17, and I guess safe to say, Drew, no longer 4-down territory.
Nope. And with that punt we saw earlier, you know, I would do the same exact thing. Punt it, you know, try to pin them down within the 20, within the 10. We'll see how it goes, but big penalty to, you know, take them out of range to go for that 4th down.
It's a big blow right there. And it could be a game-changing play. That snap is a good one. Lima gets it away. Takes a Bandit bounce inside the 15, and this will be pinned at the 11. Good punt.
Great punt. Nice roll, too. Friendly Bandits roll on that one.
Really nice friendly roll that time. And fresh set of downs here for Southern New England now with no more timeouts. There's over 9 minutes to go here in the first half. But no timeouts for the rest of the half, and let's see how sustainable a drive they can get here with a 1-point lead. Dump off, and it's dropped by Isom. Making it the 4th straight incompletion for Jeff Costa. Offense just not sinking. It's only their 3rd possession of the game. Here's a throw down the middle. Costa zips it to Dre Williams. Defender falls down. Williams puts on the Jets across the 40. Williams down to the 32-yard line. 57-yard gain for Dre Williams.
That's the 2nd time they found him right up that seam. Nice throw by Costa. Great catch and run by Williams.
So Williams, you know, just a big play guy. He's got 2 catches now for 82 yards. That one a 57-yard catch and run. What a speedster. First set of downs for Southern New England. Man in motion, it is Johnson. Costa gonna play fake. Looks, fires down the middle. It's caught by Johnson down to the 15. Good for 17 more on that one. So we just talked about how this offense was not clicking in this game, and they just shut us up the last 2 plays. Going 74 yards down the field in 2 plays. As we're just over halfway through the 2nd quarter. Man in motion, fake, throw, caught, on the run, cutting inside, getting to the end zone, touchdown. It's J.Q. Harris with the catch and run for 6.
What a response by the Admirals.
Admirals back in the end zone.
Couple big plays through the air. And they're, you know, they're really connected now.
Costa, after a stretch of 4 straight incompletions, he gets his last 3 for 89 yards and the touchdown. And they're going to go for 2 again to make this a 2-score game if they can convert. Costa, little shoulder shake throw, left side of the end zone, 2 feet in bounds. And that is a nifty 2-point conversion. And it is J.Q. Harris again. 16-7.
Yeah, it looked like Harris and Prince kind of ran, crossing routes on that one. Little slant and out route, and the Bandits defenders just weren't able to get around that, that crossing play.
Sure wasn't. Didn't see it coming. CK Miles going to kick off again. Here's the boot. And it's Ashley going to return it from inside the 15. Maurice Ashley going to the outside, and Ashley is spun down right before the 40. So, third straight drive for the Bandits with some, pretty decent starting field position. The third drive that they've started on in 4 drives. As we are looking at 6:53 left here in the first half. And, what a turn of events with the chop block. With the Bandits having converted the 4th down in short. Got nullified with the penalty, and then the Admirals take it down the field just a few plays. Get in the end zone for the second time today and get this back up to a 2-score lead. Hamlin gonna launch this one deep down the field. One-on-one coverage, and it's almost caught by Abel Lopes Jr. Incomplete. Stephon Breathwaite in coverage, and it'll be second down. That's really the second time they went deep today. The first one was the pass interference, and that time unable to complete.
Yeah, it was a good ball there by Hamlin. And, Lopes nearly made a great play on it, but just not able to hold that one in. But Hamlin put it where he had to.
Here's the handoff. It's Ashley running right. Going to redirect it. And is only able to pick up about 2 on the play. Brought down by a swarm of red jerseys there. It'll be third down again.
He was looking to go outside on that one, and there was nowhere to go. Couple Admirals jerseys over there to force him back inside.
Nowhere to go. Give him 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 7. And Bandits, the team that has still not converted a third down here today. Five and a half minutes to go here in the first half. Hamlin trying to get him to jump with the hard count. Doesn't work. He's going to float down the left sideline. Got a couple guys out there. This one is caught! Inbounds Monroe down the 15. What a throw by Hamlin. And a big play for the Bandits once again.
Great ball by Hamlin. He just dropped it in the bucket on that one.
A lot of air on that one. Threw that ball up there, right on the money, and Monroe able to haul it in. Huge play.
And it's good for 43 on the play. Monroe staying in bounds and making the biggest play of the game for the Bandits here today. That is their first third down conversion so far here tonight. From the 15, back in the red zone is Boston. Handoff. Ashley didn't have a chance past Lastra to bring him down the backfield. And that's the first tackle for loss by the Admirals defense here today.
Couple nice plays by Lastra in this first half.
Couple really nice ones. Been great against the run. That's a loss of 2 though for Ashley. Jump early, and this is going to be against. I'm not sure actually. There was some movement on the left side of the line. If it's a false start, it'll be the second against David Trowers. Let's see what they want to call it here.
Wow.
They'll say neutral zone infraction there. So just the second penalty against the Admirals today. They've both been on the defense. And this makes it a much more manageable 2nd down and 7. Second and 7, 4-minute drill. Hamlin slings it to the outside. This one is caught. Going to rule it a catch by Abel Lopes. And lucky to maybe get a yard on that one. And they'll give him about 2 on the play. First catch for Lopes. 3rd down again. Low snap for Hamlin, looking to his right. He's going to throw that way. In the end zone, it's caught. Was he inbounds? That was Kevon Davis. They're talking about it. And Davis has a touchdown. Right on the money from Hamlin, and Davis with some toe drag swag to get in for 6.
Great ball by Hamlin. And a great
What a
route
throw.
as well. Looking for those corner routes, a couple times tonight, and they found him on that one.
Kevon
Nice.
Davis, who's had a couple big plays, and that is the biggest so far as Hamlin gets his first touchdown pass of the night. What a catch.
Yep, nice catch, nice throw.
What a ball by Hamlin, like you said, Drew.
Great drive by the Bandits. Big answer right there.
Now we're going to see the Admirals come back on the field with 2.5 minutes and, like we said earlier, no timeouts, if none. Match point from Lima is true, and it's a 2-point game. What an answer for the Bandits. Hamlin showing why he's one of the league's best, putting on the money on a throw to Marquis Monroe for a 43-yard completion, and the touchdown, of course.
Yeah, both offenses clicking right now. Both able to move the ball down the field, hit some big plays. Kind of just like what everyone expected. Both teams to be throwing the ball all over the place and some big plays.
2-minute drill for Costa and company. I mean, we've seen them be great in this part of the game. They just cannot stop the clock. Lima will kick off again. Ball falls off the tee again. This kick, it's looking, I thought it was going to go out of bounds for a sec. Beelan will scoop it up at the 14, gets a block, and will be brought down by David Caruso at the 31-yard line. Costa throws underneath. Flag is down. Isom picks up about 3. See what the flag is. And this is going to be against the Admirals.
Looks like a hole to me.
So that's the first penalty against the Admirals offense today. First down and 20. Costa down the middle. What a completion in stride. A big hit by Jalen Branch on Beelan right at the sticks. It's a first down. Gain of 22 on the play. Beelan's 4th catch.
Nice job by Beelan holding onto that one. You could see that hit coming. Just nice job securing that ball. Taking the hit.
2-minute warning. So that's the timeout the Admirals are going to get here.
Jake?
2 minutes left. Isom going out wide. Costa, the throw left side. It's Williams with the catch, and he got out of bounds. He did not. Clock will continue to roll. Admiral's got to go quickly. It's a gain of 5 on the play. Williams with his 3rd catch. 5th straight completion for Jeff Costa.
Nice job by Hollis, keeping him in bounds, coming up and making that tackle.
Called a gain of 7 that time. Costa standing tall, has a lot of time. This one is off the hands of Johnson, incomplete. That was dangerous. He just simply did not, just dropped it right there.
Looked like Justin O'Neal Riley got in there, you know, a little late, but yeah, that ball was up in the air too. That could have been dangerous. Looked real dangerous there for a second.
Third down and 4. Down the middle. Beal, and he dropped it that time. Incomplete. And it's 4th down. Some extracurriculars after the play there.
This could be a very big penalty here.
Another penalty. That's like his 20th attempt here in the first half through the air. Back to back the penalty is though. So yeah, this is against the Bandits. Wow.
That's huge.
It was an unnecessary roughness after the play. That is the fifth penalty against Boston here in the first half. And they have just shot themselves in the foot. That's the 3rd penalty they've had of 15 yards.
I mean, you assume the Admirals, you know, go for it with the way they play, but you never know. I mean, it would have been 4th and 5 if there's no penalty on that. And, you know, maybe they're getting off the field, but big swing.
Big swing right there. Minute 22 to go in the first half. Costa underneath. It is complete to Isom, and Isom lowers the shoulder, gets down to the 28-yard line. Picks up about 8 on the play.
Really nice job on the run after catch by Isom there.
Costa, left side. Johnson takes a big hit and holds on to about the 17-yard line. Chain gang kind of slow to catch up.
Admirals getting to the ball fast here with this no huddle.
Until they practice this.
They're getting the ball in quick, and they're, you know, right up on the line. Yeah, the Bandits, yeah, that's smart.
They're going to take their second timeout.
Trying to get organized here. Seen some big hits in this second quarter. The Ads, you know, able to keep possession of these catches. Real nice job by them.
Sure are. .218 yards passing here in the first half for Costa. From the 17. 1st and 10. Looking to throw this one. End zone. A bullet down the 1. Leaping across the goal line. They say he's out of bounds at the 1. It's J.Q. Harris again. Does not normally play on offense. He has been a huge X factor here tonight for the Admirals.
They're back to the line real fast again.
First and goal. Costa fakes, throws, end zone, touchdown. Beelan, his second. What a drive from Southern New England. Third touchdown pass of the first half for Jeff Costa.
Another slant to Beelan, just like they did down the other end. Looked like a slant out and just wide open. Great ball, great catch. Great drive by the Admirals.
Going for two. That's going to be a false start on the two-point try. They're still going to go for two here. From the 6, Costa is going to take off, throw the back of the end zone, and Beelan's got two more. So Costa, he's thrown 3 touchdowns, he's thrown 3 two-point conversions. What a first half for the Admirals. Kickoff again here. CK Miles. One timeout. 38 seconds for the Bandits to work with. Down 10. The Admirals will receive the second half kickoff as well. Miles will kick off. Good kick. Dolores on the return. It's brought down with 31 seconds left. Mark this back at the 15. Hamlin lining up in the gun here. 1st and 10. Hand it off right side. It is Monroe looking for the sideline here, and Monroe will lower the shoulder and get there. 1st down to the 22 with 22 seconds left. 27 rather. He gets a really good gain on that play. Gain of 12. Longest run of the game for the Bandits. Here's the screen. And he got nothing there. That was Davis. They're going to use their final timeout with 12 seconds left. Von Davis, his 4th catch. Gets nothing on that play. And last timeout used by the Bandits, so they got maybe one good shot down the field. They see if they get some good yards, get out of bounds first.
Looks like that was number 3, CK Miles on the tackle. Did a nice job. They were trying to set up, one of those screens, try and break something off, get a big chunk play, and he was able to fight through that block and make the tackle.
It's empty backfield here for Hamlin. Could be the last play of the half. 12 seconds.
Admirals secondary playing really deep, as you'd expect. Bandits got those 4 receivers over to the left side.
4 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Here's the screen. Got to set up some blockers too. It's Davis. He'll get out of bounds at the 30. So he picks up about 4 on the play there. Gets to the 31. And now with 6 seconds left, this will probably be the last play of the half. Fifth catch for Davis.
I mean, I think here you either heave it, towards the end zone, you try and get someone on a crossing route and hope that they can, maybe break one. Give yourselves a shot.
5th straight completion for Hamlin. Let's see if they want to give anyone a shot here. Handoff, Monroe. That's going to end the first half.
Just decided to be a little conservative there and hand it off. Don't risk any, turnovers or anything like that.
That brings us to halftime. 24-14 the score. Admirals on top at the break. I'm talking between the two teams as we always get, but we come back. 30 more minutes of action here on Fans Only Sports Network. Admirals will receive the second half kickoff up 10. Back here for half number 2, Tim Duffy, Drew Belton on the call as the Admirals receiving the second half kickoff up 10. What a first half we saw from this team on both sides of the ball, and especially down the stretch in that second quarter, Drew.
Yeah, a lot of big plays by both offenses, you know, getting the ball downfield. We knew that coming in. Both teams have some explosive guys. And, you know, it's really going to come down to which defense can step up. You know, Admirals took a 10-point lead to end that first half. They're trying to answer to start this second. And it'll be a tough task to come back for the Bandits if the Admirals are able to punch one in here to start the second half.
Sure do, and advancing a couple of stops and good drives, of course. And let's see how the Admirals can open this third quarter up, trying to get open with a bang. So Lima will kick it off. He's had a couple of really nice kickoffs, and here is another one. This will begin the second half as we're underway here in North Smithfield. It's Beelan. And he gets brought down at the 25-yard line. First one there again was Samuel Perez. Here comes Costa and company. Costa 15 of 22 in the first half, 235 yards and 3 touchdowns. I mean, just absurd numbers for number 5. Down. There's an Admiral down. Oh my goodness. Holding his knee. That's Beelan. Rather, it's, can't tell if that's number 13 or 18.
I know, it is really hard to tell. It does look like 13.
That's Xavier Vinny. No, 13. Sorry, that is the man who had a touchdown earlier, J.Q. Harris. Slow to get up. He's getting off the field now on his own power, though, so that's a good sign. Costa down the middle. Johnson first down. Fumbled the ball. Bandits have it.
Wow.
Got hit from behind, and this is the first turnover of the game. It's recovered by Nate Derolis.
Looks like that was number 36, Chavin Fagan. Big play, big hit coming from behind. Knocked that ball loose.
So on the first play of the half, Johnson puts it on the turf. It was about a 13-yard gain.
He was coming across the middle on a crossing route. You know, I mean, that's a tough play where you don't think anyone's going to come up from behind you.
Sure
And
don't.
Fagan delivered a nice hit to knock that ball loose. That's exactly what the Bandits wanted to do to start out this second half, get the ball back as soon as possible.
Hamlin will give Monroe burst of speed up the middle, and he picks up about 3 on the play. His 7th carry. So second time the Bandits have started in Admirals territory. Hamlin, big drop, big throw, down the sideline. It's caught to the 5-yard line. Kevon Davis again. Gain of 34. And it's 1st and goal for the Bandits.
You know, it looked like he was covered and there was nothing there. That ball was a little underthrown, and it made it easier for Davis to come back to the ball and make the catch. And the Bandits are cooking right now.
That's the second absolute beauty we've seen from Hamlin. It's 1st and goal. Trey Williams coming out on the field. What is Trey Williams doing there? Is he calling a timeout? I think he was trying to get the timeout for Southern New England, and the Admirals will take their first timeout. So we saw them use their timeouts really early in the first half. And I mean, that was just weird that Trey Williams was coming out in the field, calling the timeout there. J.Q. Harris coming back on the field as well. First and goal from the 5. Bandits looking to get out of the end zone again. Handoff, running right, getting the outside. It is Monroe with the hole. Monroe with a touchdown. Marquis Monroe with a 5-yard scamper, and it's back to a 1-score game.
Monroe having a hell of a game tonight. Just get the ball in his hands, good things happen. Able to get around that right side and punch it in. We got a 1-score game now.
There's some laundry on the field. I don't think it's against anybody, but here is the extra point for Lima. And it's 24-21. No, he missed it. Oh my goodness, he missed the extra point. No. Stays a 4-point game. That is huge. Lima can't believe it. I mean, when you think it's going in from our angle, it's actually a miss. When you think it's a miss, it's actually going in. So it's a big missed extra point for Hermes Lima.
What a big sequence for the Bandits there, though. Get that turnover, Get the ball back. Big completion down the field. Punch it in. Close game.
Kickoff from Lima. The 11. Return here for Beelan to the outside. Beelan across the 40. Beelan gets to midfield. He's into Bandit territory.
Huge return. Huge answer for the ads. Beelan, was looking to return that up the left side. Cuts all the way back across the field. And brings it, right to the Bandit side of the field.
This is where the Admirals want to be now. Handoff to McNally, his first carry, and he lost the yard. So that's only the 5th rush by the Admirals here today. And they have just, guess how many yards they got? 0. 0 yards on the ground for Southern New England.
Bandits' run defense has looked great tonight. Nothing at all.
Second and 11, play action. Underneath, this one is complete. First, a speed run for the catch. It is Beelan down to the 23-yard line. First down.
There's that crosser to Beelan. We saw that a few times in week 1. And a big play for the ads.
He picks up 2 dozen on the play, gain of 24. Up to 75 yards, and of course the 2 touchdowns and the 2-point conversion as well. Handoff up the middle. Now they get some positive yardage there with Isom. It's actually McNally, excuse me. He is able to get to the 20 for a gain of 4 on the play. Low snap for Costa. This one's tipped at the line and incomplete. It was batted down by Kevin Brown, who we saw score a touchdown earlier on the ground. And Costa caught off guard there. Snaps his streak of 6 consecutive completions. And it's 3rd down, and the Admirals 2 of 3 on 3rd. Haven't had a 3rd down in quite a while. Costa throws to the end zone, too much. Looking for Beelan that time, incomplete.
Looked like he had a little separation. But the Bandit defense is getting some pressure now, and looked like Costa just wasn't able to get that ball on the mark.
Actually, J.Q. Harris, the intended receiver. We've seen him go to the outside on that, post corner a couple times. Had a touchdown off of 2, and now the second 4th down attempt for Southern New England tonight. They converted their first on that 4th and 8 in the first quarter to Beelan. Or in the second quarter, rather. Fourth down. Another low snap. Costa slings it left side in the dirt. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Bandits will retake possession. Thielen, the intended receiver, and the Admirals strike out on their first 2 possessions of the second half.
Looks like a little miscommunication on the between the quarterback and the receiver there on exactly what he wanted, and also a low throw.
So Costa 3 straight incompletions.
Great job by the Bandit defense to get a hold there and get the ball back.
Absolute great job by the Bandit defense indeed. As they get a big time stop, and we said they needed a couple of stops, a couple of scores, and they got 2 stops and a score. And now with the ball back again, trying to take their first lead of the game. And if you're Boston, you might want to slow it down, keep the ball away from the Admirals. Let's see how they're going to go about this possession here. Hamlin's thrown some beauties in this game. He's completed his last 6 passes. He lines up in the shotgun here. Here's Monroe. To the outside, Monroe gets a first down. And Marquis Monroe with a big-time run. Picks up 14 on that one.
His speed's hard to deal with, man. You give him the ball, and he's hard to bring down. Hard to catch, too. Hard to even lay a finger on him. He's so fast.
Sure is. So he stepped out right at the first down marker, so it's a gain of 10. Three receivers right. That was the 9th carry for Monroe, and let's give him a 10th one here. That's actually Maurice Ashley. And Ashley, on the little pump fake and draw, he able to get 3, and they couldn't catch the Admirals defense off guard too much. He had a hole too, it looked like. Couldn't hit it. Gets a couple though on the play.
Yeah, like you said, Bandits, faked that screen to the outside, handed the ball off. Looked like it took a little time to develop. He did have that initial hole, like you said, but just, it took a little too much time, and Admirals defense came swarming in on that one.
Maybe a little bit too patient right there for his own good. So we're halfway through the third quarter now. Second down and 7. And we're going to pump and launch right side. Dutchy Arroyo jump ball knocked away by Brathwaite. Incomplete. Third down. And Dutchy without a catch so far in this one. Drew the pass interference earlier. Not that time though. And now to bring up another third down where the Bandits are 1 for 5. This is maybe the biggest play of the game so far, Drew.
Emptying it out.
Third and 7. This is a long 7 as well. Empty backfield. Hamlin's going to take off to his left. Throws underneath. Incomplete. Looking for Ashley. And he was chased pretty hard on that play.
Admirals D-line, great job with the pressure on that one.
They couldn't have used the rush any bigger time than that. Set up another punt from Lima. Didn't look like they were ready. Lima sends it away down the field. I'm not sure what happened there. And it'll be scooped up on the return. J.Q. Harris. Helmet flies. Harris across midfield. A couple helmets. A couple flags as well, actually. The helmet flew off of Gerald Hullum. And this will be a penalty. Maybe a blindside block.
Yep, it did appear to be that way downfield. Yeah, weird looking play, like you said. It looked like there was some personnel issues for the Admirals. And then, you know, the flags followed.
Yep, illegal blindside block. That is the call. Fourth penalty against Southern New England. This is going to bring them back 15 yards here. It looks like. All the way back to the 25, just around there. Ninth penalty in the game, 4 against Southern New England, 5 against Boston. Just under 6 to go here in the third. Admirals, nothing to show for on their first 2 drives of the second half. Johnson going out wide. And Costa going to look that way. Throws underneath instead to Beal. Another flag flies, and Beal has a first down. Staying and bounce across midfield. Beal to the 40. Beelan down to the 35. He's brought down by about 4 white jerseys. In the meantime, it's good for 40, but there's a flag in the backfield. This might be coming back, and I think it will be, Drew.
It does. I do see Costa pointing the other way. I'm not sure if they got some sort of, you know, illegal hands to the face. I guess we can wait to see it play out, but on that play, though, I mean, Beelan ran like a swing route. He was wide open.
Well, yeah, it is against the Bandits, so they're going to add on to the end of the play there as well. So it's going to go from the 35 to the red zone here, all the way to the 20-yard line.
I mean, that was a big-time catch and run by Beelan, making a couple great cuts, getting a big gain, and then you tack on that penalty. And they're deep down in the Bandits' red zone here.
Beelan, the team's leading receiver, now over 100 yards today. They have it back in the red zone again. Stalled out last time they were down here. Costa, low snap. Throws underneath again. This one is complete. Staying in bounds. Beelan has a touchdown. All the way in for 6. And a hat trick for Thomas Beelan. 20-yard catch and run. 4th touchdown pass for Costa.
Beelan, 2 plays in a row, just yards after the catch machine. Big answer by the Admirals.
Gonna go for 2 again. Fake throw. Johnson dropped it. Incomplete. It'll stay a 10-point game. So that's the first 2-point conversion they have not gotten tonight. And we see the quick strike ability from this Admirals team, and case in point right here again, with Thomas Beelan doing all the dirty work on that drive.
Yeah, they just have so many guys that can, you know, are so good after the catch. It seems like they can take it at any time, you know, and just, you know, 2 quick plays and a penalty, and you're all the way down the field into the end zone for a touchdown. And a huge, huge response by the Admirals, and they're up 10 now. Big.
You know, imagine there were fantasy points. Thomas Beelan, 8 grabs, He has 4 catches of 20+ yards and 3 touchdowns.
Wow. Thank God. Having a day.
$136 yards on the game too, with a 2-point conversion as well. So if we're doing the quick math, oh, we had a penalty on the kickoff as well, on the 2-point conversion as well. So this is going to back the Admirals up. They're going to kick off at the 20-yard line.
A lot of laundry on the field tonight, that's for sure.
Thielen right now, 41.6 fantasy points tonight. If you benched him, you made a big mistake, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you got to add him to your ECFL lineups next week.
And Costa, I mean, we can't even do his. He's always run up the scoreboard. First overall pick, right there. I mean, this whole team is going top 5 if there was a draft. The offense, at least. Here's the kick. Close to going out of bounds, and it will go out of bounds. So that's going to be another flag. And I think in the ECFL they have the option of choosing where it went out of bounds. We're at the 40. Went right around there. So. Start the 45. This is another great starting point for the Bandits. Down 10, and they've had a couple of missed opportunities. They always seem to respond to their own missed opportunities. The 4th and 2 conversion earlier, the penalty on the chop block. The last drive as well, with a chance to take the lead. Now set up shop. In a really good spot here with 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Little toss play. It's Monroe. And CK Miles says, get out of here. He got a yard, though.
Great play by Miles there, stepping up and making that hit.
Miles has been everywhere tonight. I mean, kicking and, of course, being one of the best defensive backs. More of a hybrid DB linebacker, CK Miles is. Handoff to Moreau, trying to get around the corner. He got a block. Monroe, a little hesitation there, and he's got another good run close to the stick, so they're going to give it to him. And, yeah, it looks like they will. First down, gain of 10 on the play. About 9.
First play was Monroe to the right, and then give it to him to the other side, too.
So Bandits back in Admirals territory here. Referee telling the Admirals bench something. I'm not sure what exactly, but
looks like they're killing the music.
I think they're just killing the music. That seems to be about right. Here's Hamlin. Feed once again. And Monroe stacked up that time. Ashley, rather, excuse me. Got a yard.
Not a lot of running room in the middle of that Admiral defense. They've played really well all night.
They've been trying to feed Ashley in this game. He's had really no success tonight. 6 carries for just 11 yards, and Wellman Rose hot. I think you got to keep giving it to him. I think it's some big hits though. 2 minutes left here in the third, just about. Low snap for Hamlin. Throwing left side. It is low. It is caught by Davis, and they're going to say he got it underneath. And that was a close call, Drew. I don't know if he came down with that one, but they'll give it to him.
I was gonna say, yeah, there's no booth here, so
No booth here. No.
I don't know about that one. Looked like a borderline trap to me, but
Tough
it's
to
gonna
tell,
stand.
but it's a gain of 5 for Kevon Davis. That's his 7th catch today. Been the most productive offensive player here tonight for the Bandits. Third down and 4 from the 33, 37, 38 rather, my apologies. Here is the throw left side. Davis turns the corner. That's actually Dutchy Arroyo. No, that was Davis. Dutchy. Dutchy inside the 15, down to the 14. Good for 24. His first catch is a big one for the Bandits.
Great job by Dutchy. Looked like he was running like a quick out route. Was able to cut back inside, make a nice little move, and go up that left sideline for a big gain. Both offenses putting up yardage tonight.
Sure are. Are they going to snap it here? And they will. Play action for Hamlin. Looking to lob, end zone. Ashley, the adjustment. He dropped it in the end zone. That was 6 right in his mitts. I mean, what an adjustment by Maurice Ashley. He just dropped it. And that's going to end the third quarter. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. 30-20 the score. That ends the third. And Ashley cannot believe that. We'll flip sides and head to the final quarter of action here on Fans Only Sports Network. Final quarter of action beginning here on Fans Only Sports Network. 2nd and 10 for the Bandits. And can you believe Maurice Ashley dropped that one, Drew?
Yeah, it was a tough one. He's
Tough
running a looked like they were going back to that corner route, which they've had success with tonight. Couple completions and a touchdown or 2 on that. But as a running back, it's probably tough. You're probably not running that too much. So
Yeah, definitely.
give him some slack there.
What adjustment, though. That was a, huge play. ECFL. Hand off to Monroe. Cuts in left. Monroe has a block. Cuts inside. That is a touchdown. And it's
Unreal.
actually Kevon Davis with 6. No, that was Monroe. In for the touchdown. 14 yards. Bandits back in the end zone. Longest run of the day for Monroe. That's his second score.
I don't know if that was a design, like, counter play, or if he just cut it back. He cut that back to the left side. He was gone. I mean, obviously punched it in at the end, but he's so damn fast, man.
Really fast. I mean, you see that, man? I mean, that was a great adjustment.
It's like another flag. And this could end up being pretty big. As far as the extra point goes, it could back them up.
Yeah, on sportsmanlike conduct. And it is going to be, I think they were offset, actually. And Lima, who missed his last extra point. Oh, did he miss that one again? No, he didn't. The angle's so tough.
I
It's
know
so
it is.
tough.
It is.
I thought he missed it again.
It did look like it was going left a little bit, especially with the way he finished, but able to put it in there.
So, I mean, wow, what a game this has been. Bandits doing what no team has been able to do in a long time. That is, keep it within a score here in the fourth quarter. They had kept it within a score for a lot of their game last year until they just couldn't do anything offensively in the last quarter and a half. And now, tonight, they have, kept pace with a team that has won 26 consecutive games,
Yeah,
getting back to 2022.
You got to put a lot of points up on the board if you're going to, have a chance to beat the Admirals. You know that they're going to score. And the Bandits are delivering on that. They're playing well. They're, going through the air, and they've had success with Monroe on the ground.
Here's Beelan from the goal line. Beelan to the outside. He's got a blocker. Couple guys with him. And Beelan, another huge return down inside Bandit territory again. I mean, this kick return defense has been disastrous for both teams today. Just big plays left and right. Start from the 48 here. Costa lines up in the gun, and he's been watching the Bandits be in control of this fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. He fumbled it. No, he didn't. Oh, my gosh. They fumbled again. I thought the ball came out. Johnson, though, with another big gain. Good for 15.
Another one of those jailbreak screens.
Sorry,
Look.
lead anybody on right there. What were you saying, Drew? Another one of those jailbreak screens?
Yeah, another successful jailbreak screen for the Admirals, and a couple of those big guys leading the way.
That's the 6th catch for Johnson tonight. He's had at least 10 yards on every catch so far. 84 yards on 6 grabs. That one good for 15. Costa, handoff. Isom up the middle. EJ Isom down to the 25. Good for 8.
I mean, that's got to be one of their biggest runs of the day.
That is their biggest run of the game. Call it 7, but actually, yes, 8. And that is more yards than they had coming into this series on the ground. So 8 yards for Isom. Costa looking left. He'll go that way, and it's complete. And it's Beelan out of bounds around the 15. Another first down, gain of 10.
Some rain coming down now.
Getting a little bit moist here. This is the 17-yard line, so call an 8-yard gain. 9th catch for Beelan. Handoff. Isom, big hole. And Isom down to the 13, gain of 5.
Admirals finding their way on the ground here on this drive.
Doing a good job of it, too, and they need it with a lead here. No better guy to do it with than EJ Isom. Throws. Isom can't hold on, incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. And that's the 3rd drop today for the Admirals.
Rain coming down. It's been a windy night. It's going to be tough to catch these balls if this rain keeps up. And it's picking up, too.
Sure will, man. 11 minutes left. Rain's going to really come down for the first time here in this game. Not crazily, but it's enough. There's 3rd down. Costa slings it right side in the dirt, incomplete again. Good coverage. That time by Boama, looking for Prince Johnson.
That brings up 4th down.
Gonna be 4th down. Timeout? No. Admirals 1 of 2 on 4th down. They missed on their first one, which was earlier in the half. Looking to make amends on it here.
Huge, huge play.
It's a 4th and 6. We're switching the balls out here. Admirals still have 2 timeouts. Not going to use it here. 4th and 6. Costa has some time. Throwing left side. It's a tough ball, and it's going to be broken up. Billy Hollis knocked it away. And another turnover on downs for the Admirals.
Bandits defense stepping up when needed.
And the Bandits take over. Wow.
What a game.
What a game indeed. This has been a thriller here tonight. Hamlin. Give to Monroe, and Monroe gets low and gets maybe a yard or two. Give him 2.
Admirals defense all over that one.
Sure were. And even if they can't get in the end zone, this is a team, as we've seen, with a good kicker in Hermes Lima, who was hitting from 46 yards at halftime earlier, almost 50 yards away. He can rip it. But if you're the Bandits, they're trying to get in the end zone here. The Admirals, they have not trailed at home in a very long time. I think the last time they trailed at home was against the Bandits a year ago. Second and 9. Give Monroe, big hole. Gets knocked down about a yard or two shy of the first. That's the run they needed there to make it a 3rd and manageable, and they're going to give it them the first down. Wow. I mean, maybe a generous spot, but Monroe with 9 yards there and a first down. Clock winding down to 8.5 minutes.
I mean, that's 2 straight runs to Monroe. He's in the backfield again. Wouldn't be surprised. Go for the 3.
Play action for Hamlin. Throwing, right side, it is complete. Good catch and run, still on his feet, down to the 46. And talking some smack after is Abel Lopes Jr.
Great play coming back to that ball and making that catch.
Really good play. Gain of about 12 on the play. Hamlin going back through the air on that one. Lopes, that's his second catch. Ashley, the motion man. Toss play. Monroe, left side. Finding the hole, and Monroe is brought down about 2 yards shy. Another good run by Monroe.
Just getting the ball to him outside.
They're loving that little toss play out of the shotgun.
Just get him around that corner and let him run. That's what they're doing.
And Kimo able to get 7 on that one. He's been the workhorse tonight on the ground. And they're going to need more than ever on this drive. That's his 15th carry of the night. "95 yards for Monroe as well, and a couple of touchdowns. Bandits were down 10 points entering the fourth quarter. This is the second time they've had in the second half with a chance to take the lead. Drama here in North Smithfield. Lob it. Left side. He's got his man open. It was Vaughn.
Wow.
To Vaughn Davis. Incomplete. Oh, my goodness. That would have been 6. Hamlin overshot him. Oh, my goodness.
Looked like the Admirals were sending pressure there. And, you know, some of those Admirals secondary guys were on islands.
Oh, my goodness, Drew. That is a play they're going to want to have back.
Yeah, and
I'll tell you that.
Davis broke free, and, you know, just Hamlin had a little too much on that one, unfortunately, for the Bandits.
He had a lot of space there. Unbelievable. 3rd down and 4. Now, is this 4-down territory, do you think, with 5.5 minutes to go?
I would say so, with the way these offenses play.
Bandits still have all 3 timeouts. Underneath throw. It is Monroe with a first down. He's horse collared from behind. Are they going to call it? No. but he's got the first. Able to move the chains on a little dump off right there. He gets 5.
I mean, we've said it a bunch of times, but just getting that ball to him outside and let him make some plays, and he's done that tonight.
He sure has, and he does it again here. This is a sustained drive by the Bandits, taking their time here. 4:40 to go. You can feel the suspense. Ashley on the give, trying to find a hole, cuts inside, and Ashley swallowed up by a couple of Admirals right there. CK Miles was the first one on that play, and it's a gain of about 2 for Maurice Ashley.
He was looking for somewhere to go, and there just, there wasn't really anything there. Just did his best to get a couple on that one.
You got an Admiral down as well. 4:10 to go, injury timeout. Not quite sure who it is just yet. It was Dunstan Payne who's coming off the field. And Payne, the former RI Cowboy, used to play with a couple of these guys, Arroyo, Eric Hamlin, a couple of years ago. So this game has some meaning for him as well. Clock going to pick itself back up here. 2nd down and 9. They're looking to be okay coming off the field. Hamlin thought about going left, goes right instead. It's Lopes. And Abel Lopes to the 45. Gets close to the sticks.
And that's a great job again by Lopes, avoiding the tackler, coming up to, get him right near the line. Sets up a 3rd and short.
Sure does. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. 3rd down and 2. 3 minutes to go. Bandits now on the plus side of the field. They've milked off about like 6 minutes of this drive, of this quarter on the drive. They got to hurry up though a little bit. They still have 3 timeouts. Gonna give it to Monroe. Gives him a little push. Hamlin from behind, and Monroe has a 1st down. So 2 3rd-down conversions now on the drive.
And like you said, I mean, they're chewing this clock down big time.
Sure are, man. This has been chewed and huge bites taken out of. It's a gain of 4 on the play for Monroe as he is sniffing on 100 yards here in this one. Bandits trying to be the first team to beat the Southern New England Admirals in over 2 years. And now we have the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning, Drew. I mean, this has been a very sustained drive, but no big plays. And we saw the missed, throw on the field to Kevon Davis, which, would have probably been a touchdown, the run for the catch. And, it could be, it's a double-edged sword because now you get to milk off some more clock and get to take the ball out of Jeff Costa's hands. But if you don't score here, that's going to be a play that keeps him up tonight.
Right. Yeah. I completely agree. I mean, they've had some success with those outside runs, so I mean, you'd probably expect to see a couple more of those, see if you can break one off. But I mean, the way this offense plays, they could always take a shot, when you least expect it. So mean, they do got to be mindful of this clock, though. You don't want to be, setting yourself up for a potential field goal. With the,
Exactly.
the wind coming in and out. I mean, the rain has stopped, so at least that's going in your favor. But you don't want to leave it to a field goal. And looking down the road a little bit here, if you were able to tie it up, I don't think you want to go into overtime with a team like this. I think you got to go for the win
Definitely
in
not.
regulation.
And, like we were reading earlier, NCAA rules for overtime, too. Each team gets a chance, and with the Admirals going for 2 and being very good at it tonight, converting 3 out of 4, you don't want to put yourself in that position if you're the Bandits. From here, a 59-yard field goal, they will not do that, obviously. But they're in range somewhat of Lima. Here's Hamlin. Pump. Lob. Right sideline. It is through the midst of Lopes. Incomplete. Good coverage there on the outside from Brathwaite. Clock will stop until the next play with $1:53 to go.
Yeah, great coverage is right. The Bandits, taking a shot downfield on first down, trying to rip off a big play. Interesting here what they're gonna do on second.
And they still have all their timeouts. I keep mentioning again, but hey, it's just huge. As we saw the Admirals use their first 3 timeouts in the first half in the first 16 minutes of the game. SNE still has 2 timeouts. Hamlin will give Monroe. Makes the man miss. Hamlin's going to throw a block. There's a flag down. This one's going to come back, and Monroe got a good game, but it's not going to count. Flag in the backfield, you know what that means. It's going to be a hold. And again, it's going to be a penalty against David Trowers, it looks like, the left tackle, who had a false start earlier. That's a big blow, Drew. We've seen him have 2 very big blows, obviously with the chop block earlier on the 4th down. And now that's the first holding call against Boston tonight.
A lot of flags like we've been saying, and they come at some crucial times too in the game, and that's a huge penalty.
And it puts them back on their own side of the field here. The clock going to continue to move. I don't know why. I mean, does it not stop? They got to go quick. I don't even know it's moving. There's 90 seconds left. They got to hurry up. They really got to hurry up.
Yeah, they got to move. I don't know if they're aware of where the clock's at here.
They'll take a timeout now. They had no other option. I think Hamlin's even like, why was the clock moving there after the penalty?
Looks like the officials are going to get together on this one.
Yeah, they might put some time back on the clock here. Second and 20. Clock continues to move. They don't put any time back on. A minute left. Hamlin fakes. Hamlin throws the screen. One-handed catch is made, and there's nothing there. Another flag is down, though. This is going to be against the Admirals, it looks like. And here Trowers, who talked the official before, he's saying thank you on that play. Might be hands to the face against Nate Isom.
It looks like hands to the face, which is another big penalty, and it's just going to go the other way now. Make up for those yards lost.
This clock stops with 58 seconds left. And this is going to bring it back The other side of the field again. So, like you said, Drew, they're going to get that yardage back that they lost on the hold. Should be an automatic first down, too, because this is a 15-yard penalty here. Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 40. .40 left. Hamlin trying to lead the upset here, and Monroe gets nothing. And they got to call a timeout on this play, and they do. With 33 seconds left. Loss of 2 for Monroe. First timeout call with the Bandits, finally.
Nice play by Isom there, bringing down Monroe in the backfield. And, you know, and with 33 seconds left, there's no more time for running now. You got to be, you know, throwing the ball.
No time at all.
And you got to be thinking about, you know, a potential field goal. If you can't punch it in, at least get, you know, in range and give yourself a chance.
And from where Lima was hitting them from earlier, it's definitely in range. They just get a first down here. He also missed the PAT, though, so lots of way here. Second down and 13. Boston absolutely dominating time of possession here in the fourth quarter. Hasn't even been close. They've been holding the ball for a long time on this drive. Hamlin, he's got to throw here. He will. He fires it deep, out of bounds. Looking for Monroe, incomplete. Third down. Biggest play of the game here. I mean, every play is the biggest play of the game at this point.
I know, what a game.
What a fantastic game. We're bound for a fantastic finish as well. They need it here, though, at least to get some of the yards. Hamlin underneath, got tipped and incomplete. Now they got to go for it on fourth.
Admirals D-line in on that one. Looked like iced him again with the hit on Hamlin. He's taking a little while to get up. He's took a tough hit. Looked like to the lower body.
And Hamlin, if he can't, if the trainers come out, he's got to set up the next play on fourth down. He's going to get up on his own power. So timeout call by the Bandits. It's their second, I believe, yes. And they have to drop their best play in their playbook right now, at least for a situation like this.
That was a huge, huge play right there, getting pressure in on that one.
Southern New England, they turned it over on downs with, about 11 minutes left in this game. Bandits have had the ball the entire time since. You think that they would have sniffed at least the red zone or field goal range. Now they put themselves in a position where they have to go for here on 4th and 13. So trying to even it up with a kick.
Yeah, I mean, this is the game here. You don't convert this, it's all over. Got to get something big down the field to get a first down, and you need to give Hamlin time.
I give him time indeed, and we just saw the Admirals defensive line come in on the last play. Can't let it happen again here for Boston.
Hamlin's out of the game.
He is out of the game.
And
wow,
Monroe.
so
They're both out.
it's R.J. Vereen who's in. R.J. Vereen in the game. Game on the line. Vereen is listed as a utility player. He's back. Under pressure, has to escape out of it. He's sacked! That's the game! First sack of the game for either team. It's Tyrone Barge who wins it for the Admirals.
Bard's coming up big, man. What a game. Lived up to the hype. It was a matchup of the week for a reason, man. Both of these teams played so well tonight.
They absolutely did. Tyrone Barge getting in there. Admirals can take a knee and they will win their 27th consecutive game. They can just take a knee unless they want to try to run it up.
Yeah, it looks like they got the victory formation out there.
Looks like victory formation. You never see Costa under center. You do here, and that's why. The knee. Will Boston use their final timeout?
What a game,
They
man.
will not. It is over. The Admirals, with their backs against the wall, they win it 30-27 in the final. What a showcase of ECFL football we had here tonight, Drew.
Yeah, I got to give credit to both teams. Both teams played really well. Bandits were in it till the very end. What an offensive game, too, for both sides. Some explosive plays, great quarterback play on both sides. And, defenses on both sides stepped up in crucial times to give each team an opportunity to win. But at the end of the day, the Admirals just did a little bit more, and were able to hold on to this one and keep that winning streak alive.
We sure were. What a game it was. 27 in a row. Admirals improved to 3-0. Bandits fall to 2-1. And that might have been a preview of a game that we're going to see later down the line. What a matchup here tonight. Like you say, great quarterback play. Costa with 4 through the air. Hamlin with 1 touchdown pass. What a fantastic finish. And we will see you guys all next time for some more ECFL football here on Fans Only Sports Network.